First, I want to find the product. That is 24, right? 1 times 24 is 24. And then the sum is 11. Can someone come up with such two numbers? Two numbers you multiply give you 24 and add to 11. 8 and 3. 8 and 4. Oh, no. 8 and 3. I'm sorry. I was thinking about 7 and 3. Because 8 and 3. 8 and 3. You're right. And then what we do next, we're going to split that middle one, 11x, into 8x and 3x. So x squared plus 8x plus 3x plus 24. And then you group factoring. First two and last two usually work. Not all the time, but usually does. For the first group, I can factor out the x. Okay, so x plus 8. For the second group, I can factor out the 3. So x plus 8. You should have x plus 8 twice. If you don't, then you should try different pattern of grouping. And then I factor out x plus 8 from both. What's left is x plus 3. Or from once you have the 8 and the 3, you can just go ahead and do x plus 8 times x plus 3 right away, or x plus 3 times x plus 8. Okay, so that's guess and check. You should have, the answer should be the same. Number 3. The product is 28 and the sum is negative 11. What are the two numbers? -7, -4. Yeah. So I'm gonna use the yes and check thing. It's just faster. So now I have what, x minus 7 times x minus 4. Done. Oh, you use AC method. Why don't you guys try this one? You watch this at home, you can fast forward the waiting part. Anyone have the answer yet? Thank you. So product is 8 and sum is -6. Be -4, -2. How you feel about these? Not too bad? Not too bad. Number 5. What's the difference between number 5 and the rest that we've done so far? Yeah, that's two variables, right? But it's gonna be the same. Alphabetically, I'm gonna call m is my leading coefficient, my leading term. Right? That's my leading variables. So instead of rearrange the n, Like, which one do I do? If you don't know, just do alphabetically, right? So here, m squared minus mn minus n squared. Here's a little trick for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ignore the n right now. So I'm gonna gray it out. Now it's something that we know how to factor, right? So let's do this. So product is -12, and then sum is -1. What is it? -3 and -4. So you have yeah, 3 and -4. So you can check, right? 3 times -4 is -12, and then 3 plus -4 is -1. So it check. So x plus 3 times x minus 4. Oops, hang on. I'm gonna leave a little space here. All right, now it's not quite done, right? Sorry, it's m, not x. Have it. But where does the n go? Well, all you have to do is just add the n next to the 3 and the -4. I put the n back. So 3n and -4n. You're done, right? So that's a little trick. You can check. So let's check. I'll use orange. So let's check by foiling. So m times m is m squared. M times -4n is -4mn. 3n times m is positive 3mn. And then last, 3n times -4n is -12n squared. And then you combine two terms, these here. -4mn plus 3mn is -mn minus 12n squared. Check. So that's a little trick. You just gray it out, that second variable, and then you do what you need to do. Then at the end, you plug it back in. Take a moment to do number 6. Someone tell me the answer for number 6. You know what? I'm sorry. Before you do number 6, I want you to try 7 and 8 first. Yeah, let us try those first. Because it's similar to what we just did. Well, at least try 7. Maybe leave 8 alone. Let's try 7. Nope. Anybody? Number 7? Okay, so product. So let's grade it out first. So product is 12. And then sum is -13. So you get what?
M minus 12n.
Okay, 12 and 1. negative 12, negative 1. Yeah, so negative 12 times negative 1 is positive 12. Negative 12 plus negative 1 is negative 13. So it's all right. So here I have m minus 12, and then m minus 1. And then the last, you put the n back, right? Then you're done. And then you can check. I'm not going to check. But you can check it yourself and put in your head. Do you have any question up to this point? All right. Let's go back to number 6. Anyone got the 6 yet? I want a product to be 15 and the sum to be 9. Is there such pair? Can you find two numbers you multiply 15 and add to 9? No, I know. So you stop. You say it's prime, right? It's not factorable. Your answer will be prime. Say not possible. At least not in real number. You try number 8. And then we move on to the slightly harder one. What you got? Anybody answer? I think you got the answer, just afraid to say it. Probably again, right? Probably again. So your product is negative 12, and then sum is negative 9. Again, there's no such number. You can gray out the V. So prime again. Okay, objective 4. We're gonna factor in the general form. So you no longer have 1 is the coefficient of x squared. Right now it's gonna be some number other than 1. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna use AC method. So we're gonna do product, which is A times C, therefore AC method. And then the sum is B. Not BX, B. Of course, first you have to do the GCF. If there's the GCF. So for example, let's take a look at the example number 1 here. There's no GCF, so I'm gonna go ahead, write in and find the product and the sum. My product is gonna be 6 times 6, which is 36, and the sum is 13. Can someone find me two numbers, multiply 36 and add it to 13? Go ahead. 94. Thank you very much. 94. Now, and then, okay, that's it. I am done. I'm gonna write this down. X plus 9, X plus 4. Then, not quite, right? 94 is not even close, right? You don't have 6x squared, you have x squared. You don't even have 6, right? 9 times 4 is 36. So in this case, you cannot do guess and check like this. We will, I'll show you how, but not like that, right? So let's first let's do the AC method thoroughly. So same thing, I'm gonna split the middle number into 9x plus 4x. So 6x squared plus 9x plus 4x plus 6. And then you group factoring. It's very similar to what we did. What can I factor for the first group? Very good, thank you. What's left is 3x plus something 2x, sorry, 2x plus 3. I can factor out a 2 for the second group, so I have 2x plus 3 again. You want, you can do equal sign like that. So 2x plus 3 times 3x plus 2. Edit check. 2x times 3x is 6x squared. 4x, and then 9x, which is 13x, and then 6. So it check. Now, how do I do this in guess and check method? And personally, I don't suggest you use guess and check when you do these kind of problems. It's nice when coefficient is 1, right? But when the coefficient is not 1, I suggest you use AC method. It's less frustrating. I know it's longer, but it's less frustrating. So let's do guess and check. Now, I need to, two number multiply, give me 6x squared. It could be x times 6x, right? Or it could be 2x times 3x. Usually you want to choose the number that closer in values. So in this case, 2 and 3, right? Instead of 1 and 6. So 2x, or you can do, let's do 3x. And 2x, so that's 6x squared. And then, and then the 6. And then the 6. I need two number multiply 6. Let's try it out. Let's call guess and check for a reason. Don't write this down. I'm gonna, again, pick something close in number. But say I don't know that. I'm gonna pick 1 and 6. Why is bad? 1 times 6 is 6, but why is it bad? Let's do plus and don't write this down. It's just it's wrong. The first thing I look for. The first thing I look for is, well, for one thing, when I plug the 6 there, I have GCF. Right, the 2x and 6, which is making sense, right? I had to factor out the 2, and it just go bad at the time. It's not how it works. So, can't be 1 and 6. Furthermore, if you don't see that, you can check the inner and outer product. I have 1 times 2x, which is 2x, and then that's 18. There's no way add up to 4 to 13x, right? So the inner product and outer product does not add up. Erase that. Now switch it around, put 6 here. Again, is not making sense because 6 and the 3, I have a TCF. Again, it's not add up. The only option left is 2 and 3. I know that I gotta put the 2 here and the 3 here. I cannot put the 3 there first because again, GCF, right? GCF. But tell me which one you like. Which one? AC method or guess and check? AC, right? If you are if you one of those students that are really good with do things in your head, guess and check with your best friend. It's fast. And I'll take both. You can just do guess and check on the exam. You don't have to explain much, as long as it's correct. But AC method is slow, but it's guaranteed that it's right. Because sometimes it's difficult to find those pairs. Number 2. We'll do number 2 together, and then you guys try number 3. Product is 4 times 2, which is 8. And then sum is -9. Can you give me two numbers? Multiply is 8, and then sum is -9. Yeah, -8, -1. Now AC method. So I have 4x squared minus, I can do minus ax, and then minus 1x plus 2. I'm going to factor out 4x here, the first group. So I have 2x minus 2. Oops, sorry. Ooh, x minus 2. What should I factor out for the second group? Better answer? Negative 1, right? X minus 2. If you factor out 1, you have negative x plus 2. It's not the same as x minus 2. So x minus 2 times 4x minus 1. And then you're done. And again, guess and check. You just have to try out all those pairs. Just do things in your head. You gotta try number 3. You have any answer yet? Any, what about other people? 2y minus 1, y minus 2. Okay, sorry. So product is 2 times 2, which is 4. Sum is negative 5. And the number will be negative 4, negative 1. 2y squared minus 4y minus 1y plus 2. Group the first two and last two. Factor out 2y. So what's left is y minus 2. Factor out the negative 1. So y minus 2. Y minus 2 times 2y minus 1. And then you can check it yourself. Special product. Before we go into factoring the perfect square trinomial, I want you to do this on your own first. So try those number problems. Those are review. Oh, sorry. The fourth is 27 x to the 6. Number 1. What do you have? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, option 4, right? What I see, it's just common mistake. I'm sure you guys know how to do this. It's just common mistake. They square the x, but they forgot to square the 3, or cube the x, but forgot to cube the 3, right? It's just common mistake. For number 2, they just FOIL it. You can write out twice. What I don't want you to do, what I don't want to see is do that x squared plus 16. That's not even close, right? That's wrong. We don't have rule like that. You gotta FOIL it out. For me, the one thing that the trick that for me to remember without FOIL it out is I do this. X squared, which is x squared, and then 4 squared, which is 16. So that's the first and the last term. For the middle term, 2 times x times 4, which is 8x. That's how I remember it. So I don't have to FOIL it out, but so x squared plus 8x plus 16. What about this one? We FOIL it, right? So x squared plus 2x minus 2x minus 4, bless you. That's canceled, and the middle term cancel. So we have x squared minus 4. You guys remember those from 662? Let's factor this. We can do guess and check because the coefficient of x squared is 1. Should be easy enough. I want to find 2 numbers. Product is 49 and sum is 14. Can someone other than him? Don't let one person do all the work. Give me those 2 numbers. 7 and 7. Thank you. So x plus 7, x plus 7. Don't stop it right here. Okay, don't stop it right here. You x plus 7, that's x plus 7 quantity squared. And that should be your final answer. Not too bad. Number 2, yes.
That's plus 7. We didn't write our final answer like that. Will we get a point taken off?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. 2, number 2. What are the 2 numbers? Yeah, thank you. So we have equal x minus 5, x minus 5. So x minus 5 quantity squared. And those are called perfect square trinomial. A trinomial because the 3 terms, try 3, right? And it's perfect square because at the end you have a perfect square. You can take square root. Do you have any question up to this point? So far, so good. This is a review. Objective 5. Now we're going to factor special product. We talk about a squared minus b squared and a squared plus b squared. A squared plus b squared, that's easy. That's prom, right? It's not a plus b times a plus b. A plus b times a plus b is a plus b quantity square, right? When we talk about that, we don't square just one term. All right, you guys are supposed to know this one. Someone tell me what it is. No. Yeah, x plus 2. Let's do this first. X squared minus 2 squared. So A is your x, 2 is your b, right? So A plus b, so x plus 2. A minus b, that's x minus 2. You can always FOIL it to check the answer. Your turn. B. I'm sorry, 2. Number 2. You want to go back there?
Yeah.
Mm.
See what the. Is it St. James with factor differences from the square?
No, this is the difference of square.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, difference of squares. I posted it on your Moodle. You can pull it up, pull it off from there. Did you guys have problem with parking when you come in here? Because I did. I was late for like 15 minutes for my class. Couldn't find the parking. Now, oh, sorry. Thought I did. Like that. Like that. Okay. You have to park all the way in engineering building. Anyone have an answer yet? X plus 5, X plus 5. Oh, you do number 3? Yeah. Oh, it's okay. You can do number 3 first. Oh, be careful. What's X plus 5, X plus 5 equal? Don't write this down. Huh? If you FOIL it, what you have? There's a 10x there, right? Oh, so according to the rule, what is it? Yeah, we have x plus 5 quantity square, but we don't have x squared plus 25. So nothing you can do. Just say prep. If you want to be careful, you can do it like this. Anyone for 2? Go ahead. Very good. Very good. So let me do step 121. You square root that will be 11a and then quantity square minus 12b quantity square. That's your a. And that's your b. Whatever inside the parentheses. So a here, a plus b. So a plus b. So 11a plus 12b, and a minus b. So 11a minus 12b. Just recall the rule for you. Is there any question here? The only challenging for mathematics, at least for your level, it's these are easy. They're not difficult. The challenging is when on the exam, everything all together. But you gotta remember which is which, right? So practice, just so that ingrained in your head, so you don't get confused on the exam. Factor special product continue. Ooh, get a little bit more complicated. Number 4. I suggest for these kind of problems, I want you to recognize what is your big A, what is your big B. So first, you know the difference is 2 squared, right? It's a minus. So what is my big A here? X plus 1, right? That's your big A. Whatever inside the parenthesis and then outside the square, whatever inside the parenthesis, that's your big A. So X plus 1 squared, I'm gonna rewrite that. So, and that right there, that's my big A. Minus 81y squared, I'm gonna rewrite it as 9y quantity square. And whatever inside the parenthesis, that's my big B. I have A squared minus B squared. So A plus B times A minus B. What's A? A is X plus 1 plus B, which is 9y, times A minus B. Again, A is X plus 1 minus 9y. Then you're done. You gotta try number 5. Yeah, you try number 5. Anyone have a question number 4? What is A? What is B? By the way, I'm not giving you exam formula on the exam. You kind of memorize them. The review. Hmm? Sure. Yes. Oh, this is fun. The cute one, the cute big one. Anyone have the answer for number 5? Yeah, what you got? Yeah. So 9y square, right? Minus 10z square. So this right here is my A. This right here is my B. A plus B. So 9y square plus 10z. A minus B. So 9y square minus 10z. And then we stop it right there. There's a problem that we can go on, like if I was mean, I can make this like a 10,000 z to the 4. So you have 9y squared minus 10 minus 100 z squared, and then you keep going. Maybe I should do that. No, maybe let's do that because this is you might see this on your homework. I modify a little bit. 5-ish. So 10,000 z to the 4. So same thing, right? 9y squared quantity square minus 100 z squared quantity square. We okay? Are we okay so far? Yeah. That's my A, and that's my B. A plus B. So 9y squared plus 100z squared. And then A minus B. 9y squared minus 100z squared. Am I stopping right here? Let me ask you, can I factor this one? Can I factor this one? Who say yes? Raise your hand. I'm talking about this one. The first binomial. No? No, right? It's prime, right? Remember a squared plus b squared is prime, right? So it's gonna be 3y parentheses squared plus 10z parentheses squared, which is prime. Right? Remember that? A squared plus b squared is prime. Right? But we can factor 9y squared minus 100z squared into what? You can see yellow. This one I can rewrite it at 3y squared minus 10z quantity squared, right? Which is keep going, factor that for me. Which is 3y and then I'll try it. Yes. Z, right? Don't forget the Z, yeah. 3y plus 10z times 3y minus 10z. And don't forget to bring that down. And that'll be your answer. See what I meant? It's just like onions. You keep peeling it. You keep peeling it until you're done. Okay, I'll post this online. Don't worry. I'll post online. For the rest of you, you finish writing. I want you to read this formula. Read it out. Read it. Don't just glance at it. I want you to actually read it in your head. Two more slides, will be done. All right, you done? All right. Okay, so here is a common mistake. I have a cubed minus b cubed, and people will be doing like this. Don't write this down. A minus b times a minus b times a minus b. And it's wrong, right? Because if you void this, you're gonna have something like this. A cubed, well, minus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared minus b cubed, which is nothing like this. Nothing like a cubed minus b cubed, right? So don't do that. It's a cubed minus b cubed. It's not this. That's true. Same thing with a cubed plus b cubed. Do not do that. Please don't. The formula is this. I'll show you how I remember this. Let me pull it down a little bit because it's too high. This is how I remember. A cubed minus b cubed, I'm going to have a binomial and a trinomial. So a smaller parenthesis and the larger parenthesis. For the binomial, if I cover this, what I got, right? A and B. For the trinomial, I'm gonna square the A. A times A is A squared. B times B is B squared. Oh, then cover that. And then I multiply the two together. A times B is AB. That's how I remember it. And the same thing for this, right? You cover that. And you get the binomial. For the trinomial, A times A is A squared. B times B is B squared. And then A times B is the one in the middle. Now for the sign, it's gonna be slope. Does anyone know what slope is? Well, the one that you wash your hand, but in this case, slope is going to be represent the sign. So it represents same, opposite, and D2 is always plus. Or always positive. Same. Opposite of minus is plus, and always plus. Same. Opposite of plus is negative, always positive. Okay, that's how you remember it. Oh, that's how I remember it. Need another moment to absorb that formula. Why don't you try this one? If I was you, I'll rewrite this before I actually start it. So it's gonna have x cubed. What number when I cube got me 125? 5 cubed. I'll write like that first. So x is my big A and 5 is my big B. If you want, you can put the parentheses if you want. That's B. A binomial and a trinomial. A and B. So A will be x, B is 5. A times A. So x times x is x squared. B times B. 5 times 5 is 25. And then A times B. So x times 5, which is x5 or 5x. Can someone tell me the sign? Minus same. No.
Oh,
Plus, right? Same. Opposite of plus is minus. Opposite always positive. Always plus. Do you have any question for this problem? You guys so quiet. Yes. Okay, this one. Maybe I'll do the first step and then you can do the rest. Equal. I don't like the negative there, so I'm gonna factor out the negative. Like that first. $27 y cube. I'm gonna rewrite it as something cube. In this case, will be 3y quantity cube. Right, you guys finished from there. What are you? Oh, that's our last slide. You notice that in mathematics, when you have a hard problem, don't do it. You break it into a easier little pieces, and you do that little pieces. Can someone tell me your answer? The negative outside, leave it alone. Well, the least you can do is you have a binomial and a trinomial like that, right? Can someone tell me a binomial? Okay, very good. X minus 3y. Trinomial. Plus almost correct. Almost correct. Yeah. 3y times 3y is 9y squared. It's a common mistake. If you have that common mistake, write it out. So 9y squared. So people just cut a square the letter but not the number. Then you're done. You don't even need that bracket at the last step if you don't want to. Last one, and we'll call it a day. What should I do first? The first thing you do when you factor, divide it. Hold on. I give you a bad example, didn't I? Give me a second. Yeah, GCF, you're right. But hang on, let me modify the example a little bit. If I want to take out the no, I'm good. I'm okay. All right, GCF. Between 16 and 54, what should I take out? 2, right? And then the x will be x squared. And what's left is 8x cubed minus 54 divided by 2 is 27. Y cubed. All right, you gotta do it from there. Should be easy enough. But just don't forget to bring down the 2x squared at the end. I would rewrite this instead of 8x cubed. I'm gonna rewrite something. So that means the cube is also for the 2 and also for the x. And then you do the same thing for the You see that? I'm doing one last one. You like? Oh, that's not. My bad. I'm sorry. Forget about that one. Don't worry about that one. Don't worry about the 2x squared. Leave it alone. That's the last step. We'll bring it down later. You focus on the one that I highlighted in blue. Oh, this is okay. So I'm going to something. Step by like I did. See how I rewrite the 27 y cubed to 3y parentheses cubed? Do the same with these two. I think I was going too fast. That's okay. That's all right. You go home and watch it. It's about I would say about 60% of the class gotta get it. The rest of you, if you don't, you can always watch my video later. There's something like this on the exam, but not this hard. It'll be easier. So I'm gonna ignore the 2x squared outside. So this one inside, I know it's a cube, right? So I need something cube minus something cube. I got a cube here, but I don't have a cube for the a. So rewrite ax cube as 2x parenthesis cube, or sometimes I say quantity cube, minus 3y quantity cube. That's your a, and that's your b. So I have a cube minus b cube. A binomial and a trinomial. So remember what I said, you cover that, right? So you have a minus b automatically. So I have 2x and 3y. And then what happens to the trinomial? A times a. 2x times 2x is 4x squared. B times b, 3y times 3y is 9y squared. And then 2x times 3y is 6xy. So same, opposite, always positive. And don't forget to bring, 2x times 3y. For the middle term, you multiply them together.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, I'll stay here.